Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the virtual Munson Army Health Center's Medical Company Change of Command ceremony. Hosting today's ceremony is Colonel Scott A. Maurer, Commander of the Munson Army Health Center. Biographies for both the incoming and outgoing commanders can be found in today's program and on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem and the invocation given by Chaplain Kelly.
Let us pray. Lord, thanks for this great day for the Army and for the Munson Community Health Center. Command in the Army requires a weight of responsibility that requires moral fortitude, strong leadership, problem solving, and character. So as Captain Joshua Wood takes the mantle of command, I pray that you would bless him with these significant qualities. May he command in a way that brings credit to his unit, the Army, and our great families. Bless also his wife Jill and his son Jace and their soon coming little one will be born in just a few weeks, as his family too will bear the weight of command. And as Captain Brandon LaPointe ends his time in command, Lord, I pray that you would bless him for his hard work and his servant heart. Bless him, his wife Eden, and 2 kids, Braden and Logan, as they venture into their new life in New Hampshire. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. This afternoon, Captain Brandon J. LaPointe will relinquish command of Munson Army Health Center's medical company to Captain Joshua C. Wood. Today we're about to observe a change of command ceremony for Munson Army Health Center's medical company. The change of command is a traditional event that is rich with symbolism and heritage. Key to the ceremony is the changing of position of command between the outgoing and incoming commanders. From the earliest times, leaders used a banner or other symbol to identify themselves, using them as rallying points for their warriors. For the modern-day soldier, his or her unit colors records the unit's history, its glories, its battles, and its campaigns. The key to the ceremony is the passing of the medical company guidon. In keeping with current social distancing policies, the salute will be used to symbolize the passing of the colors. The very soul of a military unit is symbolized in its colors, under which it fights, representing not only the lineage and honors of the unit, but also the loyalty and unity of its soldiers. The passing of the colors symbolizes the transfer of command responsibility and authority from the old commander to the new, demonstrating to the soldiers and to the unit that the outgoing commander has passed the mantle of leadership to the incoming commander, and with this passes the loyalty of the soldiers. First Sergeant Williams salutes the outgoing commander, Captain LaPointe, for the last time, signifying the close working relationship between the commander and the First Sergeant. Colonel Maurer receives a salute from Captain LaPointe, symbolizing the successful completion of his command and the relinquishment of his authority. Captain Wood, the incoming medical company commander, salutes Colonel Maurer, signifying Colonel Maurer's confidence in Captain Wood's ability to accomplish the mission and care for the soldiers of the unit. Captain Wood now salutes the First Sergeant, completing the circle and signifying the trust and confidence that he has in the First Sergeant and the soldiers of the unit. By authority of paragraph 2-5A, Army Regulation 600-20, the undersigned assumes command of the medical company, Munson Army Health Center, Fort Leavenworth, Kansas, effective 21 May 2020. Signed, Joshua C. Wood, Captain, Medical Service Corps, Commanding. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of Munson Army Health Center, Colonel Scott A. Maurer.
Good afternoon. Distinguished guests, mighty Munson team members, both present and viewing this ceremony virtually. Welcome to today's Medical Company Change of Command ceremony as the Munson Army Health Center bids a fond farewell to Captain Brandon LaPointe and welcomes Captain Joshua Wood to the command team. Throughout his 17 months at Munson and 14 months as the medical company commander, Captain LaPointe has made a positive mark on our organization and has done an admirable job taking care of our soldiers. As a staunch advocate for physical fitness and a degree in kinesiology, Brandon implemented an organizational fitness training program to help prepare our soldiers for the upcoming Army Combat Fitness Test. He designed this program so it could accommodate the work schedules of our various sub-organizations at the Military Corrections Complex and at Munson proper. Some of the program's highlights included bi-weekly rock marches, kettlebell workouts, I think the first sergeant had something to do with those, and actual ACFT event performances. I was quite pleased with the overall program and believe all is set to restart this program once force health protection conditions permit. A dedicated trainer, Capt. LaPointe did an outstanding job executing our Army Warrior Task training. Thanks to his efforts, we were able to consolidate all these tasks into a highly successful 2-day training and morale building exercise in and around the Hunt Lodge on the backside here of Fort Leavenworth. Brandon also deserves praise for overseeing the reorganization of the medical company. He completed himself or directed the completion of all the onerous tasks required to move the company from the Lee building over here to the second floor of Munson proper. This movement put the company in closer proximity to the soldiers it supports, increased the company's responsiveness to addressing soldiers' needs, and reduced Munson's overall logistic and maintenance burdens. Arguably, Capt. LaPointe's greatest accomplishment was in ensuring that Munson soldiers remained ready to deploy in support of the Army Chiefs of Staff's #1 priority of readiness. Under his leadership, Munson soldiers maintained an extremely high level of readiness, peaking at 94%. Brandon gave unfettered support towards getting after individual common tasks, especially for our 68 Whiskey combat medic population. He also supported professional development for soldiers through monthly, quarterly, and annual competitions. Besides being an accomplished soldier and able leader, Brandon has done a fantastic job balancing both his professional and domestic responsibilities. He's been a wonderful husband to his wife, Eden, and a devoted father to his 8-year-old son, Braden, and 4-month-old son, newest addition to the family, Logan. It is obvious to all that Brandon takes great pride in his family and is fully committed to their welfare. Like most military officers, I'm fairly certain he owes a lot of his professional success to his family support, especially the support that he got from his wife, Eden. Brandon, you will be missed by all of us after you depart. We wish you the best of luck in your post-military endeavors. May you have a fruitful time in the Career Skills Program internship at Liberty Mutual. You possess the character and wits to certainly succeed in the private sector and be a leader in your local community. Please stay in touch, and should you be signed an EMU partner at Liberty Mutual, we would certainly like to know its name and have a photograph of you two together. Captain Wood, your past military assignments as both an NCO and an officer make you an outstanding officer to replace Capt. LaPointe. Having just successfully commanded the Charlie Medical Company within the 1st Infantry Division, coupled with your deployment experiences to Iraq and Europe, there is no question you are ready and prepared to take on this new leadership position. I am fully confident you will excel as the new commander, just as you have consistently done in every leadership assignment throughout your 16-year military career. Sergeant Major Quinn and I look forward to working with you and getting to know your wife, Jill, and son, Jace. Hopefully I will have a chance to see the new addition to your family expected to arrive in the next couple of weeks before I PCS. I'm certain you and First Sergeant Williams will undoubtedly make an outstanding company leadership team. The past 3 months have been an exciting time dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic here at Munson. Capt. LaPointe's steady leadership played an important part in getting our soldiers through the initial part of this storm. His caring compassion for the welfare of our soldiers will remain an enduring testament to his great leadership. May God bless Capt. LaPointe and his family and grant them safe journeys ahead. May God also bless the mighty Munson family, the U.S. Army, and this fantastic nation we call our home. Thank you all for viewing today's ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, the outgoing medical company commander, Captain Brandon J. LaPointe.
Good afternoon, everyone, and sir, thank you for your kind words. I'd like to say thank you, sir, Star Major, deputies, teammates, for the opportunity to command here. In keeping with how I generally operate, I'm going to have some bullet points to speak from the heart here. So first, I want to thank my wife, Eden, Braden, and Logan. The sacrifices they've made for me during this command and my career is unprecedented and profound. Braden has, for 7 of his 8 years in life, not necessarily been geographically located with me. So we look forward to not having that sacrifice in our future as we transition back to New Hampshire. When people ask why we have made this decision to move forward from the service, we looked at our values as a family, and what we took stock of is what made us unique. And that was that we weren't willing to compromise that any longer for our children. And we want them to grow up and have the same wonderful and fruitful relationships that we had with our siblings. So being the oldest of 10, I've been blessed to have a significant amount of experiences and mentorship through all of them. From Brittany, the second oldest under me, all the way down to Jessica, 3 years old, my youngest sibling. Every single one of them has taught me something profound, and I want to ensure that our children have that opportunity. When it comes to legacy in command and leadership, I want to talk to the fact that nobody remembers what we did, but how we make people feel. And that's important because I always truly try to lead from the heart and take empathetic assessment of every situation. And I hope I achieved that with each of you and was able to lead in a way that was both within the confines of requirements, but also in keeping your interests at heart. When we talk about, investments in people, remember that you are your own best investment. I invested myself and my family. So ensure that you never stop learning. I challenge you all to continue reading and assessing and learning, dynamically growing and maintaining a growth-oriented mindset. I hope that my mentorship and the mentorship of our soldiers throughout this organization have helped grow and develop each of us. And I look forward to hearing from each of you in the future. As a leader in the company, the motto that First Sergeant and I selected was Dux Exempla, which means leadership by example. And it's something we selected because it's something we truly believed in. That to be a leader, we must lead how we want people to follow. We can't be expecting them to perform on what we have telling them to do, but aren't able to do it ourselves. So when it came to things like PT, we were bumping and grinding, doing everything that we asked of them. First Sergeant was doing double, triple reps on everybody else because he's got a, was it 370 or something ridiculous now? So, thank you for everything, and then I really appreciate you embodying that motto that we selected, and I hope that I also do the same for all of you. Remember that all events in life can teach us lessons, whether they're good or bad events. There are lessons in all of them. Our time here for Eden and I has been wonderful and challenging in many dynamics. And each of them has held fruit and positive life for our family. And I hope that you also, as soldiers, look to identify what you can do to learn from every event that you have in your life. Josh, I'm so blessed and lucky to have you as my replacement. You are an outstanding man, leader, and father. In our discussions, I can tell that you truly have soldiers in your heart and mind when you make decisions, and your willingness to go to the bat for them. And the stories that we've discussed from your previous command really heartens me and makes me confident that you are the best selection for this command, and I look forward to hearing about all the awesome things you've done. I ask the team to fully support him in everything he's achieved. He has so much knowledge to pass along to you, and countless hours of experience in Force Guard. So ask him those questions. I challenge you to do that. Learn from everybody around you. So in closing, it has been a blessing and an opportunity to be your commander. I've learned and grown more than any of you can imagine from all of you. And though things have been difficult at times, I'm a better man and father because of everything I've learned from you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Munson Army Health Center Medical Company Commander, Captain Joshua C. Wood.
Good afternoon. Colonel Maurer, Sergeant Major Quinn, guests, family, friends, and soldiers, both here and watching virtually. Thank you for attending and watching today's ceremony. It is a great honor and privilege for me to be here today, assuming command of Munson's Medical Company. I would first like to thank God for my health and the many blessings in my life. Thank you to Colonel Maurer for giving me this great opportunity and trusting me to serve in this position. Thank you to Captain LaPointe and First Sergeant Williams for setting me up for success and assisting in this transition. Coming out of a company command at Fort Riley, I did not really expect this upon arrival here to Fort Leavenworth, but jumped at the opportunity when it presented itself. Although I know the command here will be much different from the one I just came out of, I look forward to the challenge, and I most look forward to serving, mentoring, and assisting in any way I can all the soldiers within this great organization. Although I have only been here a short couple of months, most of which consumed by COVID-19 planning, restrictions, and stay-at-home orders, I know I will enjoy working alongside all the professional soldiers and civilians that make up the Munson staff, providing constant dedicated care to our beneficiaries. I look forward to learning and growing here at Munson and will remain available to assist this organization and its members in any way I can. Brandon, I know you're not out of here quite yet, but I wish you and your family the best of luck in your next chapter of life. To all the past soldiers, NCOs, and officers that I've served with, thank you for your mentorship and guidance throughout the years and shaping me into the person I am today. I just hope that I can use everything you all have taught me to develop and guide others toward their goals. Last but definitely not least, thank you to my wonderful wife Jill for joining me on this journey and supporting me in everything I do. I love you and could never thank you enough. Thank you all very much. Constant dedicated care.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of the Army Song.
March along, sing a song with the army of the free. Count the brave, count the true, who have fought to victory. We're the army the army goes rolling along.
Sir, this concludes today's ceremony.
Take charge of your formation, Commander.
Thank you for joining us today at the Munson Army Health Center Medical Company Virtual Change of Command Ceremony. This concludes the ceremony.